The Minnesota Vikings interviewed Chiefs Executive Director of Player Personnel Ryan Poles this week for their general manager opening, and reportedly the results pretty good. Pretty good. Aaron Wilson, NFL Insider, go. Kansas City Chiefs Executive Director of Player Personnel Ryan Poles had an impressive interview with Minnesota Vikings per league source. He has a second interview today with the New York Football Giants and blah, 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 blah. Now, this time of year, it's always BS, fluff season, right? They never report if someone sucks. Like, dude just fell flat on his ass. Like, his PowerPoint presentation went straight to porn. Like, that never happens. It doesn't. But it is a good sign. And Poles, like he mentioned, is interviewing for the Giants GM opening as well. He interviewed for the Panthers last offseason. And we did a profile on Poles earlier in the week, but quick background on him again. 36 years young, been with the Chiefs since 2009, rising up from scouting assistant to now executive director of player personnel. He was director of college scouting when they drafted Patrick Mahomes. Perhaps you've heard of him. And they completely rebuilt the O-line this year thanks to rookies Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith, taken in the 2nd and 6th rounds respectively. But I was told that outside of first round picks, you can't start rookie offensive linemen. Yeah. In terms of resume, I think he and Monty Ossenfort of the Tennessee Titans are both up there. Love the scouting background with Poles, as well as the war room experience that he's had in Kansas City with Brett Veach and Mark Bagonzi. Bringing in Bieniemy or Doug Peterson with him could be a plus. Both of them have ties to him in Kansas City. But the question is, can Poles do more than just the draft? And can he do more than just offensive line? I think yes is the short answer. Can he handle free agency on his own? Yes, I think he eventually could. Because what are you going to do? Because we've seen a lot of comments like, well, are we sure that he can handle the job of a GM? How do you find new GMs? Or do you just do retreads over and over and over? Does Gettleman eventually GM all 32 teams? Is that what happens? No. You have younger guys, either assistant GMs or a director of player personnel or young executives who have learned the ropes, who have sat in those war rooms during the draft, who have sat in on deals of free agency. And it's like, oh, yeah, eventually you can take over the big seat. That's how it works. It just does, man. So lots of questions, but I think that the upside is certainly there. He's highly regarded as a rising star in executive circles. Ryan Poles will be an NFL general manager, but the question is when and where. Could it be the Vikings as soon as next week? Who really knows? But yeah, the Vikings still casting a wide net, keeping an open mind. But Ryan Poles, I think the Vikings do have a winner here. So I'm again, my top two right now: Poles, Ossenfort, 2022. Let's get it done, man. Hire them both, co-regional GMs, because when you have two GMs, you have none, or something like that. Just hire one. But your thoughts are thoughts. Ryan Poles reportedly has an impressive interview with the Minnesota Vikings for the GM opening. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.